Hey Virgo, let's see what's going on in your love life. This is a tarot love reading for Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and for any of you lovely cross-watchers dealing with a Virgo romantically. Now, please keep in mind it is a general reading, Virgo, so it may or may not resonate, and you're always welcome to take what works and leave the rest. Just a quick reminder that if you would like to get a personal reading, I do offer those through Etsy, and the link is in the description box below the video. So we're going to jump right into it today, Virgo, and we're going to see what could be coming toward you in love. First message coming out today for Virgo, we have got the Five of Cups. This card suggests that somebody has let you down when it comes to love. Maybe you're involved with somebody right now, Virgo, and they've done something recently that has disappointed you. They didn't step up, they didn't do what they said they were gonna do, they let you down. So there's definitely some heavy energy here. Tell me more about what could be coming toward Virgo right now, please. And then we've got the Nine of Cups. Interesting. I mean, the Nine of Cups is a very different energy than the Five of Cups. The Nine of Cups is about wishing, hoping, wanting our dreams to come true. I'm getting an interesting message and I'm going to share it with you. We'll see how it plays out in the rest of the reading, Virgo, but I'm wondering, have you fallen for somebody because of their potential versus the reality of who they are? I'm getting that a little bit, okay? Because what I see here with the Five of Cups is somebody who lets you down. But then the Nine of Cups is kind of this energy of like, but I know they can be a great partner. I know they can be amazing. But the question is, are they actually showing you that through their actions? Because what happens sometimes is we hold on to a connection because of the potential, but not the actual reality of how that person is showing up right now. So I just felt like I needed to say that. I don't know if somebody really needed to hear that message, Virgo, but it felt important to say. So just something to think about. Tell me more about what could be coming toward Virgo right now. The Four of Pentacles. Okay. This is tough, you guys. The Four of Pentacles tends to indicate holding on to something that we don't want to let go of. And I think this probably goes for both you and your person. I think you're dealing with somebody who has let you down, but you don't want to let them go. Like I said, maybe, if you're being honest with yourself, maybe you're holding on more to the potential than the reality, something to think about. But I also feel kind of annoyed because the second thing that I'm getting from this card is that this person who's been letting you down doesn't want to let you go. And I personally find that very agitating, Virgo, because it's like, well, then why don't you be better? You know, like, why keep letting Virgo down? You know, if you love Virgo and you don't want to let Virgo go, why, be shitty, like step it up and be better or let Virgo go. It's kind of that annoying energy of like, they're holding on to you, but they're also like not really giving you their best self. You can let me know if that connects. So here's what I'm going to do, Virgo, because I'm very curious to see how this plays out. We're going to look at this person and we're going to look at you. So we're going to look at their overall energy, what they could be feeling, what actions they could be taking right now, okay? We're going to look at the same thing for you, and then we're going to look at the outcome because I'm very curious to see how this is going to play out. So tell me about this person who is here for Virgo, please. Ace of Pentacles. Kind of suggesting they want a fresh start and kind of suggesting they want to prove their loyalty and devotion to you. So I don't know if there's maybe been some trust issues here that your person is going to be trying to make amends for. Tell me more about this person's energy. Six of Wands. I'm getting the message, we can get through this, we can overcome anything. I think your person is good at convincing you that everything's going to be okay. But I keep getting the message in my head, Virgo, that's like, sure, they might be saying that, but what are their actions telling you? Because actions speak louder than words. If they're telling you they're going to change, and if they're telling you they're working on themselves, and they're telling you that they're going to take steps to fix things, are they actually doing it? If they are, sure, that can be positive. But if they're talking and talking and talking, but they're not actually backing any of that up with action, it's just words at the end of the day. It's not really that meaningful. Tell me more, please, about this person's energy right now. The Knight of Wands. You could be dealing with a fire sign, a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius. I'm getting a little bit of energy of brushing past the issues, wanting to pretend everything's okay, not getting to the heart of the issue. Like, I feel your person is very quick to want to move past issues, but the problem is, if they've disappointed you, Virgo, if they've let you down, it's not up to them to decide when you're over it. You know what I mean? And I kind of feel like this is the kind of energy of somebody who's like, well, I'm not upset about that anymore, so you shouldn't be upset about that anymore. And you're like, I'm allowed to feel how I feel. Like, when I get over something, it's up to me to do that at my own pace. And I just feel a little bit here intuitively like your person's just expecting you to move past these issues and pretend like everything's fine. What could they be feeling right now? Let's take a look at that. Four of Cups. Great. Great, great, great. Okay. I don't know about this, guys. I'm getting a little bit of an uneasy feeling. I think, you know, the Four of Cups is somebody who's withdrawing. You can see that in the imagery. In some readings, the Four of Cups can indicate somebody who pulls back emotionally, and this is showing up in your person's feelings. What I think happens is your person has a tendency to shut down and withdraw, and then they realize like, oh my God, I could end up losing Virgo. So then they come back around and they make a move, but it's very back and forth. It's like you have moments where they just shut down and you don't know what they're feeling. But then when they realize they could lose you, they come back, but it's a pattern, you know? Like I think you've probably been in this pattern before. Tell me more about what they could be feeling. Eight of Cups. I think this is somebody who maybe doesn't know what they want. I'm gonna suspect here, Virgo, that this is maybe somebody who generally struggles to commit in relationships, not just with you. I don't think this is a you thing, Virgo. I think I'm getting a restless energy, like somebody who kind of freaks out at the idea of being tied down. You know how some people talk about their relationships like that? Like I'm tied down to this person. I personally don't like that kind of phrasing because it has a negative connotation. It's like you're almost being like held against your will. That's not how you should feel in a relationship, right? Like you should feel in love and peaceful and supporting each other, not like you're being forced to be there because you're tied down to the relationship. And so I think there's some energy here to suggest that maybe your person doesn't really know what they want. And I think there might even be a little bit of emotional unavailability that shows up here, and that also makes it hard for them to commit. Tell me more about what this person could be feeling, please. Ace of Wands. I also feel that this person has a history of jumping from one relationship to the next and never giving them time to have space between relationships, which doesn't necessarily have to be a problem, but it can definitely be a problem, right? Because if you're constantly like a serial monogamist moving from one relationship to the next, you know, how are you processing your feelings? How are you healing? How are you learning and growing as a person? I feel like your person holds on to you, Virgo, but I also feel that if things don't work out, they're just going to be on to the next best thing, you know? Like their energy is all over the place. I get a little nervous with that Knight of Wands and that Ace of Wands because those can be somebody who is here for a good time and not a long time, somebody who maybe gives in to their physical urges, things like that, you know? So it can lead to cheating. It can lead to somebody crossing the line. I don't know if that's what happened here, but it's possible with some of these cards. What actions could they be taking right now? King of Cups. Yeah. Water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So I think whenever this person thinks they're going to lose you, Virgo, they come in with a big emotional confession. Tell me more about what actions they could be taking. Ten of Wands. But there's a lot of emotional baggage here. If you're connecting today, Virgo, I feel there's a lot of history between you and this person. I'm getting very strong emotional baggage, especially with that Ten of Wands. So it's like your person might be coming in trying to fix things, but there might be a very long history of things that need to be fixed between the two of you, which makes it harder. Tell me more about what actions they could be taking. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is this is a really nice card as a standalone. It's actually a really nice card in a love reading. It tells me that your person's probably going to be making you promises about the future, Virgo. Probably making you promises to say we're going to have a future together. I'm ready to be stable. I'm ready to settle down. So they're going to be saying all the right things, But as I've been saying throughout the reading, what are their actions showing you, right? That's my big kind of tip for you today, Virgo. I feel your person's going to be saying a lot of the right things, but are their actions backing it up? Again, if they are, okay, sure. But I just feel like maybe for some of you, this person is saying a lot of the right things, but nothing's really changing. Okay, let's look at you. Tell me about Virgo's energy, please. Yes, 5 of Pentacles. That is very telling. You are feeling left out in the cold. You are feeling disconnected from this person. I think that they shut down. We talked about that. They shut you out emotionally, and then you don't know where you stand. I think there's maybe moments where you have felt abandoned by this person and left out in the cold. Maybe they've even lied to you about money or finances at one point or another. Tell me more about Virgo's energy right now. 2 of Wands. Yeah. So guess what the 2 of Wands is? It's evaluating your options. It's like planning for what comes next. And here's the thing. 2 of Wands, there's 2 directions here, Virgo. So you have to decide which direction do you want to go. Do you want to move forward with this person, or do you want to move in a different direction? I think that's what you're contemplating. Tell me more about Virgo's energy right now. 7 of Pentacles. I almost feel like your patience is running out. I think you've been very patient with this person, Virgo. And like I said, I think you've been back and forth. I think there's been patterns here that have shown up in their behavior, unhealthy patterns. I think you've been a very, very patient partner. But here's the thing, patience always has its limits. And I feel like you might be getting to the point where you're like, I've been patient for long enough. I don't know if I can do it much longer. I think you're getting to the end of your patience here, Virgo. Tell me what Virgo could be feeling right now, please. 8 of Pentacles. Trying to decide if it's worth investing in this or not. I think you're somebody who puts a lot of work into your relationships, Virgo. The question here is, does this person deserve that effort, right? Because there is somebody who will. And so with the 8 of Pentacles, it's about investing in the right person. So I think you need to figure out, is this the right person for you? Is it worth your time to keep investing in it? Tell me what else Virgo could be feeling. Yes, the 9 of Swords. Guess what this is? A lot of sleepless nights, a lot of anxiety, a lot of overthinking, because your person has put you in a position where you do not feel secure. And so your mind is racing. You have all these fears, and I see you really getting up in your head, Virgo. And here's the thing, sometimes I say to people, because I do like private readings for folks, and I'm like, how do you feel? Like when you really kind of tap into your body and you think about how you feel with this person, what does it feel like to you? Does it feel calm? Does it feel easy? Does it feel peaceful? Or does it feel anxious? Does it feel yucky? Does it feel like you're constantly on edge? Your body can give you clues to how you're feeling about this person, and that can be an indicator of whether things are going well or not going well. But I definitely see you've been having a lot of stress and anxiety over this. Tell me more about what Virgo could be feeling. Wow, okay. 8 of Swords following the 9 of Swords. Feeling trapped, feeling doubtful. So here's another thing that I think potentially has happened. This person is kind of making you doubt yourself. Why did they do that? Why did they let me down? What did I do? Did I do something wrong? Was I not a good partner? And so it's almost like they're instilling this self-doubt in you, which doesn't feel good. So we're seeing a lot of anxiety here. And part of the anxiety as well might be because you've really been trying to make it work and not being sure if that effort is really paying off in the way that you would hope for. What actions could Virgo be taking right now? Queen of Pentacles, that's good. So this is your energy, Virgo. So I feel like you're being encouraged to tap into this, okay? The Queen of Pentacles, don't worry about gender, but the Queen of Pentacles is a person who is stable, secure, and knows their worth and does not settle, okay? So this is where, again, it's kind of like the tarot is saying, is this person giving you the stability and the security that you need within a relationship? Is this what you want? Is this what you deserve? Does it feel good for you? Does it feel bad for you? Like, where's your head at, right? Tell me more about what actions Virgo could be taking. I'm going to say something. I feel like some of you have been financially supporting this person. I don't know why. That's really coming up, you guys, and maybe that's been frustrating too. Because maybe not only have they been letting you down, but you've also been really trying to help them and support them financially and otherwise. And it's like they're not contributing to this. Tell me more about what actions Virgo could be taking. The Lovers, Gemini energy. So here's the thing, you guys. The Lovers does show that you love this person, but the Lovers card is ultimately about having to make a choice or decision, right? So even though we love somebody, it doesn't mean we have to stay in that relationship, and it doesn't mean it's the right relationship. So you have a choice that you need to make here about how to move forward. Tell me what other actions Virgo could be taking right now. Two of Pentacles, weighing your options. I think you're in a very uncertain place right now, Virgo. You're definitely feeling like you're in this emotional limbo, right? And so you've got this person who doesn't want to let you go, but they also let you down. They maybe say things that they don't follow up on. You have feelings for them, but you've also been very patient. And now I think you need to look at the situation in its entirety with the Two of Pentacles and really weigh out the pros and cons of this to decide, do I want to be with this person or do I not? So moment of truth. Let's see what the potential outcome is within this situation, please. Seven of Wands. I think you could be blocking them, okay? So let's talk about it. The Seven of Wands is somebody who's standing their ground and protecting themselves. You can see here, for those of you who are watching, I'm holding up the card, and the picture on the card is holding a shield. And the reason that person is holding a shield is because they need to defend themselves and protect themselves. To me, it suggests like you're stepping into your power here, Virgo. You're protecting yourself, you're going into that protective energy, and it kind of feels like you're shutting this person out. Like it really could be a situation where the rose-colored glasses come off. You know how at the start of the reading I was like, are you seeing the potential of this person or are you seeing the reality? That might start to become more clear to you, okay? And as you get that clarity, it definitely looks like you're starting to stand your ground and speak your truth and set some really, really big boundaries with this person. I'm getting the energy of like breaking up and blocking them. I'm not saying that's for all of you, but I am getting a sense of like you reaching this point where it's like enough is enough. You've been so patient, you've been so kind, you've been like there for them all the time, but we all have our limits. And it kind of feels to me like you're reaching a limit with this person where you're like, this is not okay. I've been let down too many times before. I've been told too many promises that didn't actually materialize. And you might be making a decision here to really step into your power and to protect yourself and to not settle for less than what you deserve. So that's what I see for you today, Virgo. If you enjoyed this reading, you know what to do. Give me a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and notification bell. If you'd like to get a personal reading, I do offer those through Etsy, and the link is in the description box below the video. Of course, I wish you love and happiness always, and we'll talk again very, very soon. Bye, guys.